I broke my back. Spinal.
Andre Berto is currently ranked higher than Jeff Horn. Well. Isn't that ironic? The reason I bring it up, it's pretty obvious. Everybody loved to talk shit about fucking Floyd Mayweather when he decided to fight Andre Berto and considering him garbage and a garbage fight. But all these same people that are fucking fanatics of Mr. Pacquiao seem to be defending the fact that he's fighting somebody, whatever you considered Andre Berto. Well, guess what? Jeff Horn is 10 times worse than whatever you considered Berto. No matter how the fuck you put it, it's true. So you're a diehard Pac-tard, you're gonna defend this shit, but you ain't gonna be making any sense, man. Because you spent all that time talking shit about Andre Berto. And look who you're defending now. I know it makes you feel stupid. You won't admit it, but you feel stupid. This is ridiculous. I mean, look at this. I mean, currently, back then, nearly 2 years ago, when he fought Floyd Mayweather, Andre Berto, he was, as you can see, he was the current WBA interim welterweight champion. And a former two-time welterweight world champion. He held the WBC and the IBF in the past. And a current interim champion. And now nearly 2 fucking years after that fight where you crucified Floyd Mayweather and talk shit about Berto. Nearly 2 years after, look at this. He's still ranked higher than this piece of shit that fucking Pacquiao's gonna fight, and you're still gonna defend that shit? You got no choice, huh? You're a fucking fanboy of fucking Pacquiao. Of course you are. You got no fucking choice. You're embarrassed. But, that's your ass right there trying to explain this shit after you spent so much time talking shit about Andre Berto in that matchup. I mean, I did a video already of saying who the fuck is Jeff Horn. Now and I pointed out right there who the fuck he is. I had to dig it up, man. And he ain't shit. At least not yet. He might be in the future. The reason, I don't know why the fuck Pacquiao's fighting him now. He's just like some fucking random Joe in boxing young kid that doesn't even have any experience at all. To fight Pacquiao already? I mean, let's go through Andre Berto's resume now. At least this motherfucker had fucking experience and was battle tested. And a former 2-time welterweight champion and a current interim champion. I mean, he's fought so many fucking fighters in the game of boxing, man. You consider them good or bad, they're all known fucking fighters, man. I mean, he's fought fucking... Let's go through what he's done. The opposition. I mean, he's fought Steve Forbes, Louis Collazo, Juan Arango, Carlos Quintana, Victor Ortiz, Robert Guerrero, Jesus Soto Caras, Josecito Lopez, Floyd Mayweather. He's about to fight Sean Porter. I mean, he's battle tested. He's been through some fucking wars in these fights. And not to mention, when he won the IBF, he fucking beat the current IBF world champion. That was John Zavek. He was the current IBF champion, so he's even beaten a current world champion. And former world champions, of course. I mean, it's laughable that you could still keep laughing about the Andre Berto fight and you're gonna justify this fucking fight against Jeff Horn. I mean, that fight with Robert Guerrero by Andre Berto. So we all know that's when Berto finished with both eyes nearly shut. He was basically fighting blind with one eye basically the whole fight. Because his right eye is the one that got swollen right away in the second round. So he was basically fighting blind with one eye and ended up basically blind from both fucking eyes at the end. We remember that. And since the second round, and he kept on going. He didn't quit like motherfuckers like to quit. Like Victor Ortiz or Lucas Matisse. Remember, he just quit from complaining about an eye injury when he didn't have shit. This guy was fucking blind and went all 12 rounds to decision and lost the decision to Guerrero. But what I'm trying to say is he battle tested, man. He's shown fucking heart, man. Greater heart than fuckers like Nicholas Walters, Roberto Duran. Fuckers quitting for no fucking good reason, man. Or Lucas Matisse, like I just said. Who else? I mean, who else did he go fucking at it with? He went at it with Soto, with the Soto Caras fight. The Soto Caras fight is where he fucking dislocates his shoulder and he was showing obvious pain during the fight. None of that bullshit like fucking Manny Pacquiao. Never displayed any fucking pain at all. He was fighting with one fucking hand. Early, like in the 5th round, dislocated shoulder. He kept going all 12. I mean, by the 11th round, he knocked down Soto Caras down with one fucking arm. So it shows you the heart that he has, man. I mean, he's battle tested, has fucking heart. World champion, former world champion, was a current interim champion. And all these motherfuckers were crucifying Mayweather and now justifying this shit by Pacquiao and saying that we hear all this bullshit like, oh, well, Pacquiao has fought. He's a legend. He's fought the best. He deserves to fight whoever the fuck he wants. Well, we didn't hear that shit when Mayweather decided to fight Berto, huh? So, and there you have it. I mean, he was better than what Jeff Horn is now. Andre Berto back when he fought Mayweather. And he's still better than what Jeff Horn is right now. He's ranked higher. So, I mean, and like I pointed out, he's gone up against everybody. So, I mean, how the fuck are you still... I mean, justify all that shit you want, man. Justify that shit all you want, man. That fucking bullshit-ass fight by Manny Pacquiao. But don't be fucking still talking shit about the Andre... I mean, some fuckers are trying to go out there. I mean, fuckers that are justifying this fight with Jeff Horn. Other fuckers bring it up to them and say, well, what happened with Andre Berto? Looks like it wasn't so bad after all. And these fuckers still go back and say, oh, that fight was still worse. They still trying to make it seem like if Andre Berto versus Mayweather was worse than this Jeff Horn and Pacquiao. No, man, just stop right there, man. You're making a fool out of yourself. Justify it all you want, but don't fucking try to still say that Andre Berto Mayweather was worst. What kind of bullshit is that, man? That is fucking ridiculous. Like I fucking pointed out on the past, look at what fucking Jeff Horn is going into this fight against fucking Manny Pacquiao. Look at his 2 fights in 2016. He was dropped by 2 fucking dinosaurs, man. Going into this fight with Manny Pacquiao, he's coming off being dropped by a 41-year-old. Yeah. A 40... No, let me take that. Was he 41 or is this the one that was 38? No, no. The one that he's coming off of is Ali Funeka. Ali Funeka's 38 years old. The one before that, the other dinosaur before that he fought, he was dropped by a 41-year-old. That's Randall Bailey. So those are 2 fucking dinosaurs already, man. And he was dropped by both of them. So it's like Manny Pacquiao's desperate to fucking just break that knockout drought that he's riding. That's embarrassing, man. And yeah, I went through so much of Jeff Horn, which I'm not going to go through again. Just check out that video. Who the fuck is Jeff Horn? That was the title of that video. And I had to dig up a lot of shit because you don't know much about this kid, man. I mean, look at how many fights, man. Fucking what, 17 fucking fights? He doesn't even have 100 rounds in him. Does he have a... Let me see. Check this shit out. No, man. This motherfucker has 94 fucking rounds. He's fought 94 rounds, 17 bouts. Completely inexperienced, man. That's fucking pathetic, man. All his fights in Australia, New Zealand. And it's just fucking ridiculous. So yeah, my point of all this was just to show you that Andre Berto is not as bad as Jeff Horn, like everybody tries to make it seem like it. A lot of people out there still fucking trying to say that Andre Berto is still worse than Jeff Horn. Now, there's a lot of fuckers even going as far as saying that Jeff Horn is gonna knock out Manny Pacquiao. I mean, can motherfuckers get that shit out of their head just because he's been knocked out? And he was recently brutally knocked out by Marcus. I mean, none of these fighters that he's fighting now are even close to being something like Marcus, man. I mean, this motherfuckers that was even thinking that Bradley was going to knock him out in the third fight. I'm like, wow, Bradley. Fucking pillow-fisted Bradley. And then Jesse Vargas was going to knock him out. Every fight now, they think that he's going to get knocked out. And now they're even saying Jeff Horn. Are you fucking serious now? Even Jeff Horn? I mean, if you're from Australia, New Zealand, and you're a diehard fan of Jeff Horn, pick him all you want. But even to go as far as saying that he's gonna knock him out now everybody's gonna knock him out. just fucking pathetic, man. Put that shit away, man. Turn off that fucking button, man. Flip that switch on that fanboy shit and tune it down a little bit, man. Some big time fanboy shit right there, man. Even me that everybody knows I hate fucking Manny Pacquiao, I'm not talking out of my ass like that. You gotta knock him out. Get the fuck out. He's not even gonna beat him, man. What the fuck are you talking about? Knock him out. The only thing that might happen is Manny Pacquiao breaking that knockout drought. Looks like most likely, because he ain't even got an iron chin. Jeff Horn, he's been fucking leveled. He's been touching canvas by fucking dinosaurs. Been dropped by dinosaurs. So that's the only thing that's gonna probably happen. He's gonna break that knockout drought. But yeah, man, fucking Jeff Horn's gonna knock out Manny Pacquiao. Yeah, everybody's fucking knocking out Manny Pacquiao now because fucking the great Marcus knocked him out. Now everybody is. Get the fuck out of here. So yeah, after nearly 2 years after, Berto was better back then than Jeff Horn, and 2 years later, he's still better than fucking Jeff Horn, ranked higher. That's all I gotta say. I'm out.
I broke my back, spinal.